Hey everyone, it's Ron from Fists of Rage Gaming with our level 17 character, Fists of Rage Gaming. We're at the White Spring Resort. So far I've done everything administratively. You'll see in the lower right, we are well fed, we are well watered, and we are well rested, so we are ready to go. All we have to do is figure out what we're going to do next. So we have a number of quests that we can do, and I think what we're going to do is the missing link, follow Madigan's trail. So if we look at our map, I believe we have to go, yeah, we have to go up here. Okay, there's no place really close. I guess we'll just follow the road and the tracks on up. The reason I say that is because if we go here, these hills are always deceptive. You know, they look like, oh, they're just hills, no problem, we can get right through them, but they're very often they're much more difficult than anticipated. So what we can do is a couple different things. We can go to the tracks, or we can just go up this road. So I think what we'll do is we'll just head cross country and start heading that direction. Alright, so let's get going. It's interesting because I keep seeing all these, like, it's like blown into the side of trees and stuff that I never noticed before. Interesting. Not sure why they're there, but alright, we can speed things up a little bit. Hopefully we'll get ambushed in this courtyard area. Remember, there's always some kind of big creature roaming around up there. We are in a private server, so it would be there. Wouldn't have been killed by anybody else, whatever it might be. I don't see anything. I'm looking over there. Oh yeah, there it is. Face a death claw of all things. Yeah, I think I'll pass on the death claw. It's only a level 17. I mean, I could probably kill it, but I don't. You know, in the grand scheme of things, we probably wouldn't get much for it, so why waste all the bullets and ammunition, etc. Ways to go. So again, I'll chapter this out, so you know, once we get a little bit closer, this will just be making our way there. Once we get a little bit closer, then chapter it out and put that as actually the quest. So I'm sure you don't necessarily want to sit here the whole time watching me running and running and running. Maybe. You know, it's up to you. I love the game, so, you know, to me it doesn't matter what we're doing. I enjoy it. That's not good. See that guy? Look at all these guys getting on the That could be a trouble. It could be lost. I'm not too worried about the rads. They don't seem to do a lot of damage to me, actually. I'm not too worried about the rads, because we have yeah, it wasn't so bad. They had a lot of stuff. Vegetable starch is good, because that can be refined into, when you scrap it, it is... I don't know what there. What am I thinking? When you scrap vegetable starch, I think it's 4 adhesive, so it's pretty good. We'll find out in a second. So we'll go down to vegetable starch. It's 2 adhesive, but still, you know, it's adhesive. You get 5 to Wonder Glue, so definitely doing good in the adhesive category for the time being. Alright. Not sure what happened at that gate. Like, everybody was sitting around dying. So we do have a disease if you look down the lower right. So we will see what it is. If you go over to stats and then you go over one to the right, you'll see we have radworms. 13 minutes. Take 50% more radiation damage from juices and drinks. Yeah, we don't really care about that. So, is anybody else I'm missing? Apparently, you got a lot more ammo. So that's nice. Sorry, you kind of stink. Sentry bots are usually pretty tough. So if you look at that big red building up there with the red and white tower on the top, that is where we are going. So it may take us a few minutes to get there. We will discover things on the way, that way, you know, we can always fast travel back to them if we need to, so. Fast traveling will save us a lot of time later. Tune into the top of the world's radio signal, which I believe is where we're going. There's definitely going to be some critters around here. Oh yeah, I see you. Shot you. Man, I killed you. Nice. Nice. Yeah, let those guys stay in the game a little too long. Pun intended. So it's nice we have another bench right there so we can pick up a bunch of stuff and not have to worry about it because we can scrap it. So that's kind of nice. I forget what those volatile get us. We'll check in just a second. Need some light. Oh, there's something sitting up there. It fooled me. Let's see what we got. A lot of volatile. Oh, that's a living canister. We'll check out that volatile box does in just a second. Let's see. So I'll make sure I got most of this. Don't want to waste too much time here. I love paint. Scrap, so let's see what it does. Volatile materials box. So it's got nuclear material, that's good. That come in handy when we, I believe when we get power armor. Repairs on some of them, so. Alright, oh look, there's more. No. This 10mm is working out pretty good with these guys at the moment. I usually haven't really embraced the 10mm just because it doesn't do a lot of damage, but this one's doing okay so far. Get a nice number of rounds too. Only using like 2 to kill them, and oh, look at those guys. We're gonna track those guys over here. We love mole miners. I don't know where any of this is coming from. They do like running away though. Oh, that guy's going. Let's pursue the mole miners. What's that guy down there? Look at all this stuff down here. Those are settlers. I'll leave them alone. There's the other mole miner. Nice shots in the concrete. Alright, I should be able to pick up everything. And I get over encumbered fast. Alright. Oh, look at this. It's like a little strip mall. Nice. We love strip malls. Okay, I'm doing some some rather good marksmanship with this little 10mm, if I do say so myself. Let's see. Nearby corpses, fragmentation grenade. We love fragmentation grenades. I know there's at least 2 guys up around the corner. Look at this mess. They wouldn't have us come up here for no reason. There's a safe. Love safes. We're gonna have over 1,000 rounds here again if we're not careful. I really like not having to create ammo, because later on down the line in the game, when you start running out, of ammo, or you decide to switch to a new weapon, you know, you want to be able to have that lead, gunpowder, acid, everything else. You know, acid to make gunpowder. You want to have all that handy. You know, if I keep having to use it all the time, it makes it kind of difficult to change weapons. I mean, we're obviously saving up ammunition with other weapons at the moment that we can use, but you know, it's not always enough to just have that. So I want to make sure you can make more. Plus, you'll run into dry spells. They're just not giving you, for whatever reason, they're not giving you the ammo of the weapon that you're using, which really can get annoying. I'm gonna try and make that jump, but I remember right there were 2 guys. Oh, there's that guy. His friend. His other friend. Ooh, nice. Okay, that was like an Olympic lip right there. That was beautiful. I just don't really want to go through all these rail cars. We could, but it would take a lot of time. And to be honest, we're on a mission. Yeah, it's tempting to go up there, but stay focused. Hope it hit one of these guys. Oh, look, there's a guy right there. I was hoping to hit one of those guys so they don't come running over. So I think I use a lot less ammunition when they're coming at me. Come at me, bro. Don't tase me, bro. That was a thing. In case you didn't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up here. It would be nice if I could. Come on. Oh. Alright. This guy's not gonna appreciate me at all. Where are your friends? They were just here a second ago. Oh, there they are. He does this like sideways slide past me. Okay, I heard another one somewhere. I see the danger. He's right on the other side of those railroad cars. I know he is. I know you're back there. Okay, you're right. I saw the fragmentation grenades. I couldn't resist. So actually, we need to select them so we can chuck them if we have to. Come on, I know you're back here. Somewhere. A little radiation from this. Oh, there you are. Ah, you shouldn't smoke anything. Uh-oh, here comes another buddy. Table knife? What possible good could that do? That's not very nice. Oh. Is that fuel? It's not. Darn it. I would have liked to have started them on fire. That would have been all morbid. this tower. Let me just dive over the rotting cans of toxic waste. So what? Switch up here. Alright. I think we're done with these guys. Back toward our objective. Oh no. Those guys are rough. Do I want to? Well, guess I don't have much choice. But man, the machine guns on that guy. Don't think I can get over that ridge right there. So unfortunately, like I said, I don't think I have any choice. I'd like to get rid of these little iBots. They don't really do that much damage. That guy. Look at that. Not really doing any damage to me. They do very little damage. In that case, I'll just stand there and fire him. Not particularly accurate for a robot. They do make quite a mess when they explode. Gonna explode? I mean, I'm cool if you don't explode. There you go. I don't know if there's another one in here. I know there's a bunch of iBots. Those guys aren't that bad. The nice thing about these sentry bots is they do carry a lot of. They do give you a lot of stuff when you kill them. So that wasn't bad at all. Oh, another iBot. I remember Mr. Gutsy's taken shelter. I don't remember that, but apparently they do.
Move it out, people! I want this place searched.
Hey. Mr. Gutsy's aren't being that tough. You even discovered this on the map yet? Guess, kinda. I don't remember it popping up. Is there anybody on this side? There is. Mr. Gutsy. Here, Mr. Gutsy. Be a little more careful by firing. Can't fire more than like 2 or 3 rounds at the same time. So my recoil is getting me way off target. Alright. Man, there's like something in here. I think it's a later quest. There's something in here that I have to get. Because I remember having to come in and fight those guys. I don't think it's... What's that? Oh, look at you. Cool. But I don't think it's something I can get right now. I mean, I wouldn't bet my life on it, but... It's like something in one of these railroad cars. Obviously not that one. Actually, I can't run. But yeah, there's something Yeah, I can't remember what it is. I think it's like, you know, a card or holotapes or something. I can't remember. But I seem to remember that I didn't come like all the way here just to fight those guys because I was bored. And a lot of weapons. A lot of rounds. A lot of grenades. All that stuff hidden all over the place. That went back. I'll use more gunpowder. Although gunpowder is heavy for whatever reason. So, you know, that's one good reason. It actually doesn't go in your scrap box, unfortunately. So it takes up a lot of weight in your regular storage. Well, you know what? I can't remember when we come here later, but you know what? I'm playing all the way through, so there will come a time when we'll come back. And say, hey, that's why we had to come back. Lots of 10mm rounds. Very nice. Where'd our building go? I guess we can tune into the top of the radio. Top of the radio.
I need help getting together so we can. If you think you look forward to meeting you. Calling all right. This is the Rose. If you hear me, the top of the world, Pleasant Valley.
So I'm not gonna give it away because I know who it is. I know all the stuff that comes with it. That's right.
Look forward to meeting you.
It's part of the game, so we gotta get there.
This is the Rose.
Alright.
If you hear me, the top of the world.
This is pretty much action.
I need help getting together so we can. If you think you.
Did we make it to the third car? To make it to the third car.
Calling all right. This is the Rose. If you
Yeah, that's right. We hear you,
top of
Rose.
the world, Pleasant Valley. I need help.
Get there. We're going there anyway.
If you think you look forward to meeting you.
And look, we get to fight through something else.
Calling all right.
There's top of the world right there. Look at that. We want to fight our way through here? I think we do.
Top of the world, Pleasant Valley.
Because sometimes you just gotta like some good wholesome killing.
If you think you
They even have dead bodies hanging up there for intimidation purposes. Not working.
This is the
Look at that. There's a guy with a nuclear code.
if you hear me.
Have they not shot him yet?
Pleasant Valley. I need help.
That's what that sound is.
So we can.
Usually they try and run away.
Look forward to meeting you. Calling all right.
He didn't run.
Rose.
So this doesn't really do us any good right now. But we're well down the line. So
Pleasant Valley.
we'll just take it just for the heck of it.
I need help getting together so we can. If you think you look forward to meeting you.
So I've tuned into the top of the world. I don't know why it's not taking that quest
Calling all
away.
right. This is the
So look at there's a guy right there.
If you
I see you.
the top of the world.
Ooh, he's in power armor too. Look at that. He ducked back inside.
Together so we can. If you think you look forward to meeting you.
I think
Calling all
maybe
right.
I'll go up on this here.
Rose. If you hear me, the top of the world, Pleasant Valley.
Wait, there's a guy there,
Need
right?
help getting together so we can. If you think
That's the guy in the power armor.
Meeting you. Calling all right.
Ooh, he's got a fancy laser pistol too. That had to hurt.
Pleasant Valley. I need help getting together so we can.
Oh, jeez.
If you think you
That sounds the alarm.
look forward to meeting you.
No.
Calling all right. This is the
Those Molotov cocktails. Look at now, I just go all crazy. I can't take a Molotov cocktail.
I need help getting together so we can. Look forward to meeting
Oh, I thought he was dead for sure. You pick up the other guy's weapon? That's not fair.
Rogue.
He's self-administer.
If you
Stim pack.
top of the world,
Nice.
Pleasant Valley. I need help getting together so we can. If you
I
think
gotta do more damage than this on the sights. Is there somebody shooting me from over here? There is. You're annoying.
calling all right. Rogue. If you
Reload too.
top of the world,
Nice. Alright, I got you. Where are you? Where'd you go?
need help. If you think look forward to meeting you.
Where are you?
Calling all right.
Oh, this guy's right next to me. Where'd you come from, Michael Myers?
If you top of
That
the
was
world,
crazy. Creepy.
need help.
I'm still getting shot from both sides here. Okay. I gotta get rid of this guy.
Look forward to meeting
Where
you.
are you?
Calling all right. This is the
So slow. It's terrible.
top of the world.
Okay, got rid of that guy. So I think I got one guy.
I need help getting together so we can. If you think you look forward to meeting you.
Thank goodness.
Calling all right.
Alright.
This is the
And level 18.
If
Oh yeah, we won't take everything. We're already over encumbered.
Pleasant Valley. I need help getting together so we can.
Okay, we don't have to listen to that anymore because it switched to go to the top. So we'll go there. If she would just be quiet. Alright. I don't think there'll be anybody left, but sometimes there is. Sometimes there'll be somebody at the other. There'll be somebody out at the other end. And you'll be like, how did they not hear what was going on? So we'll go check. Okay. I don't see anything. So now, if I remember right, there's just lots of stuff to grab around here. So since we're still en route and haven't really made it there yet, we will take all this stuff. And you want to make sure you're around here, especially you're looking for skis and ski poles are good sources of wood. You know me, I can never resist shooting. You can't pick up snowshoes for some reason. But you know, I can't resist shooting the gas on the ground. I never can. Even if it serves no purpose. Take out all this stuff. Got a bucket, there's stuff in the car. Uh-oh. 45 ammo. We like saving all the 45 ammo for later because that's what a fixer uses. Not never been sure why there's a difference between a skull and a capless skull. I don't know why Bethesda made a distinction between the two. But, you know, I'm sure there's a reason. Blood Eagle Oath. How fancy. Skill level 2. Alright. Nice. That was pretty quick. We'll take all that. Nothing in there, unfortunately. Yep, there's a ski pole. Oh, a skull rolling around back there. Random skull. I can't remember if they have a... I can't remember if they have a bench here. I don't... I want to say they do, I thought. I guess not. So it's kind of annoying because when we get to the top of the world, I think the only benches are on the second floor, which is very, very populated with bad guys. Kind of, and really a pain if you're just going there for a bench. So. Before we go up there, we will another ski. Before we go up there, we will build our shelter. Get in a good place. So let's see. Oops. I think we're almost done. Nuka-Cola. Why can't I get the Nuka-Cola? It's in the glass case. That's irritating. Alright. So I think we've got just about everything. You keep going and going, sure. Find little nitpicks here and there, but you got the big pieces. So, I had a couple comments asking me why I'm wasting caps, moving my shelter over and over instead of just using a survival tent. So, let me show you. So, if you're a member of Fallout First, you have a survival tent you can use. If you look down at the bottom, it says survival tent, and there's the survival tent. And I can place that for free. It does count as a fast travel point, and it comes in handy, you know, because I've got the scrap box in here, so I can scrap everything. And I've got my regular stash. The problem is I don't have any benches in here, so I can't break down any weapons that I have. I can't break down any armor. I mean, I guess in a perfect world, I would just park this next to a railway station and just sell everything. But I really, you know, still over encumbered, so it doesn't do me any good. So what I'm going to do is there is a railroad station right up there. You'll see it on our compass. It shows not discovered yet, but we're about to. And we'll go sell what we have left. But I just wanted to point out that's why I keep moving my shelter. But there is a version of the survival tent that looks kind of like one of those armored personnel carriers we've seen around that I go in the back of, and they usually have something in there, you know, an ammo pouch or ammo crate or something. It looks just like that, but it does have a bench inside of it. But you have to get that through, I believe it's through, you know, some kind of event or something. I do not have that one. So I do have another version of the survival tent. It actually looks like a tent, you know, like a little pup tent, and it's got like a little stove next to it and stuff. But again, it doesn't have a bench, so it really doesn't serve the purpose that I need it to serve. So for those of you asking, that's why I'm doing it. And you know what? The usually, you know, like in this case, it cost me 15 caps to move my tent. So, you know, I'm not too worried about that. The reason I focus on the money savings and fast traveling more is because later when you're playing the game, that's all you're gonna be doing. You're fast traveling everywhere. I'm not, because I can't yet. So a lot of what I'm going to be doing is just running around. So, you know, to discover the places in the first place. So I'm not too worried about it because I'm not going to be expending a lot Just traveling around the map. So that's a not so short explanation on why I knew that, but alright, so we can come over here, make sure it's not in the suitcase. There we go, there we go.
Need some ammo?
I do not need any ammo, thank goodness.
To stab people
I can
with.
scrap all these.
You may find some here.
The only grenades I tend to use personally is just entirely my own preferences. Usually fragmentation grenades. You get a lot of other kinds, but I just not my thing, I guess. Alright, so we got like 99.
Supplies here.
Got like
Or
99 caps for him, so that's not
I
too bad.
don't care.
So what can we do? Oh, we can sell that stuff. And some of this armor might be a little higher level than what I have, but I'm just not too worried about it at the moment. Let's see. What can I get rid of? Because I'm still overweight. So we get rid of that. Right away. 7 over. I don't know why I just stored spoiled biofluid, but you know, I can move like 8 of those stim packs over and hope we don't get in a whole bunch of trouble. And one over here, get rid of some of this beer. See, later on we won't just be able to move all this over there, because once you start getting into your power armor stuff, it gets very heavy. So our stash will get filled up a lot more quickly. Right now we're not too concerned about that yet, so we can move a lot of this stuff over there without being too picky. And I think we want to make sure we can move all of our I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I'm worried about gunpowder. I want to get all of our gunpowder. I'm not seeing any gunpowder, which is strange because I've been picking up quite a bit of gunpowder. It's not a junk. Alright. Well, at least we're underway now, so now we can continue on our mission. I don't really want to fight through all that. We kind of have to go up this direction a little bit because we can't get up this straight rock face. So there are a bunch of scorched up and all that stuff. But we're just not headed there yet. Not quite. We can get up this way. And look, we're at the top of the world. Now we could stop at the second floor and...
Hey, you down there!
Hey.
Don't be scared. I'm not a ghost. I'm talking you through the PA system. Hey, you came because you heard me on the radio, right? Here's the deal. We're gonna help each other out. You down with that? Fantastic. So, I've got this little radio operation I need to expand. Gotta boost this super weak signal. You know how it is. See, I found these plans for a radio signal repeater on a dead responder out by Seneca Rocks. They were gonna patch it through that giant radio array on the other side of the mountain and use it to boost their radio. Only I don't have the plans. It didn't seem important at the time. Ugh, I'm kicking myself for not taking the schematic when I found it. I'd go back and get them, but who knows what sort of rotten lowlifes would ransack this place while I'm gone. Okay, I need you to find the plans, build the repeater, and patch it into the array following their notes. Easy peasy, right? I'll take the rest from there. We'll be in business. Rose and, whatever your name is.
What's interesting, if you remember, the quest that said go to the top of the world was a miscellaneous quest, and now that we went to the top of the world, it is showing up as a main quest, so you never quite know what's going to happen. I'm just going around this area and picking up all this stuff. I think these guys all had grenades on them. It seems like when you go around the couple bodies you find in those defensive positions, almost always have the same thing between them. Just like when you go up to the 3rd floor and you talk to Rose, like all the corpses up there all have the same stuff on them. It's kind of very good if it's something you're trying to locate. It's really weird that I couldn't find my unrefined gunpowder. Be nice if they made it into, you know, if they didn't update, they made it into scrap. That would be beautiful. Because it didn't used to say unrefined gunpowder, it just used to say gunpowder, so maybe that's an update. I didn't read any change requests lately, so alright. Now you'll see she assigned us to find the signal repeater. The thing is we are on a different quest at the moment. I don't think there's a bench in here, but there is an overseer's cache.
Overseer's Law, top of the world. There's someone in control of this old ski resort, and if I ever find her, I'm gonna wash her mouth out with the first thing vaguely resembling soap I can get my hands on. Selfish. That's the word. Maybe that's why she's alone. Maybe that's why she survived. But the only way she'll tell me what she knows is if I help her first. All the good people I've learned about who've died, and it's the sociopath who still gets to live.
You know, I said I wasn't going to go over here, but I knew there's a bench over here, so we'll definitely take that plant. So I really wanted to go and scrap all this stuff because we have 20 wooden skis. So. The reason it's asking us if we want to actually scrap these composite skis because they can be used to make a ski sword. So scrapping the ski swords and the composite skis. Alright, we are no longer over encumbered. Excellent. So let's follow Madigan's trail.
I don't know you, and I don't trust you. I have been asking for someone to help boost my radio signal, though. Maybe do that.
I'm gonna let us up. So we gotta find the... We have to find the signal repeater first. Signal repeater schematic. Which is going to be up there. Alright. But this is already a 43-minute video, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna call it in this video, and we will pick it up on next time. I think we're level 18 now, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we got 3 levels up to do. You know, we'll do that real quick. What do we have? Let's see. New containers, cap collector. Don't really worry about that. That's intriguing. The junk shield. That's kind of cool. You know, you can get 10 damage and energy resistance. Now, I'm not a big power armor user, so I think we'll take that one. So let's take that. Agility. Survivor. I don't know that I need another one of those. I mean, I think we're already at 30%. Yeah, so you know, I don't need to use one every time I go below 40%. It'd be using stim packs way too often. Each agility point adds +1 damage and energy resist. Kind of like that one. Don't know if I'm completely sold on it yet. Armor. I do like gunsmith. I think I'm gonna do gunsmith because I really like making my weapons. So we'll be up to level 4, so we'll be able to make them all if we can get the plans. Charisma. I'm not much of a team player. Cola nut. Good doggy. Wish I could find. We're not worried about taking. Radiation because we have that legendary perk. Yeah, this is a tough one. You know, I'm tempted to start doing rifles, but I don't want to yet. All pistols are already maxed on that. So, you know, we can start scrapping those later to get more legendary upgrade points. Don't need picklock. Yeah, I'm not too worried about magazines. Man, I'm not sure which to do. Strength. I mean, strength is always pretty good, but yeah, maybe we'll do that one. Reduce all junk weight by 50%. And it gives us more ability to carry stuff because we're putting more points in strength. And we have 1 intelligence not used. 4, because we upgraded our gunsmith, and we have a luck, which we chose junk shield. Alright. So that is it. We will call it quits. I will do a little more admin stuff. You'll see that we're getting thirsty. I'll check our weapons, I'll check our armor and everything else and make sure that everything's ready to go for our next video. So with that being said, until next time, I'm Ron, and this is Fists of Rage Gaming.